So, nigga, we talking about rap and shit, right? So, 2 days ago, I think it's probably our last night. No, 2 days ago, we just had the versus battle. Alright. Some people saying it was even. Some people saying Gucci won. Some people saying Jeezy won. I'm saying both things. I'm seeing both people argue. I thought it was pretty clear who won, but what's your opinion on it?
I knew who was gonna win from the start. So like, cause alright, nigga, I knew Jeezy was gonna win from the start. Fuck that shit. I never was a Gucci fan. You feel me? I never listened to Gucci because that's not what I was doing. I wasn't a trapper. You feel me? See, Jeezy was rapping about the shit, but by me being young and not even paying attention, I didn't even know the nigga was rapping about this shit because he was putting it in so many bars to where I was drawn to the nigga delivery and all that shit. So like. Mm-hmm. The way he was rapping about the shit, I didn't even know a lot of shit he was talking about was dope. You feel me? Everything that nigga was talking about was dope. Like that nigga did a song called Super Freak, and the whole time he rapping about dope, nigga think he talking about a bitch. See? Like when as I grew, like all this nigga bars is about dope, but he put it in a rap form to where he would draw you to him. Like the shit will fuck you up. Like the nigga, he'd say like what the nigga say. Super freak. He say he be starting. I can't even tell you what the nigga say. The nigga say so much shit. Yeah. But they're like, I never was a Gucci fan, but a lot of Gucci fans seen that night to where like, yeah, the nigga never was messing with Jeezy. Like I don't know what the fuck I was listening to.
I must say, I think the real Gucci fans though, they rolling like, nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with that shit. That shit right.
Yeah. Then they talking about all this. He did this to his. He sent this homeboy to do this and that, and he got killed. But
how you feel? How you feel about that shit being in the past and Gucci bringing it up at the battle and being kind of super disrespectful?
At the end of the day, you gonna live with your consequences. You either gonna be a man that squash the shit, or you just gonna let the shit go on. What Gucci was on is what a lot of niggas feel you should be on, but what Jeezy was on, he was on some next level type shit. You feel me? Like, all right, nigga, I sent this nigga there. Okay, cool, but nigga, we still here. We could make this up, nigga. Like he told him, like nigga, a lot of kids look at us. You feel me? Like they look at us and see what we was doing, so they feel like they need to do it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But they did it in a different way. Jeezy and them did it in a different way, and never was no altercations with them. Like they fought together. You feel me? Like they never fought each other. It was always their entourage and shit. Huh. You feel me?
So you saw what he said. He gonna be smoking on Pookie Loke and all that stuff. Yeah, rest in peace. No disrespect to the dead.
No disrespect. I don't disrespect the dead. Like yeah. That's number one. Me personally, I don't disrespect the dead. I don't disrespect nobody's mama for real. Like none of that shit. That shit, like, I can't do it. Like, what type of nigga would I be, like, disrespecting a dead person or somebody's mama or some shit like that? Like, that shit weird.
That shit whack.
Shit, so like, you don't get no cool points off that. So like, but to each his own. You got a lot of niggas that do the shit. You got so many niggas that do the shit. But if that's how you want to live, you can live that way. I'm just not that nigga. You feel me?
So when he said it, I was like, damn, that's messed up. I'm thinking like, damn, that's messed up for Jeezy. He kind of taunting him and shit like that. I didn't even think about. I just was on Facebook and I saw a post of somebody said this was Pookie Loke's son. And I didn't even think about it. That was 20 years ago. If he had a son, his son would be of age to know what's going on, to be watching. So how, you know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up.
That's another thing. Like you don't know who watching.
His people, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So like you gotta watch what you say and see the way Jeezy handled it, a lot of niggas wouldn't have did it like that. You feel me? A lot of niggas, it'd have been like, it's there, cause Gucci was there. He was irritated from the start. Like he wanted to fight when he walked in that bitch. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like then like when he started doing that shit, cause he felt like he was losing. So like he getting mad. Like this nigga all this nigga doing is chilling. He ain't listening to this nigga. It seem like he ain't listening to him or nothing. Like you feel me? That nigga ain't getting up under Jeezy's skin. When he got up under Jeezy's skin, when he said that shit, Jeezy gave him that speech. And he turned up, started standing on the chairs and shit. You feel me? Like if you looking at the shit Jeezy like, but he still trying to keep it cordial. You feel me? Like you gotta keep it like, if Jeezy, you gotta be on what you came to be on. That's what it was. Gucci came to be on that tip, and Jeezy came to do a versus. You feel me?
Yeah. And I think that cost Gucci the battle.
There you go.
Cause Gucci had some good songs that he didn't even play.
But Jeezy had better songs that he didn't play.
Yeah. Yeah. But some of that stuff, Gucci got some songs that could have beat some of the stuff that Jeezy played that he didn't play.
But see, Gucci went first.
Yeah. And
So-
that's where he messed up at too.
So
He shouldn't have
it
went
could have
first.
been like,
That disc wasn't strong enough to go first to me.
it could have been like, shit, Snow could have gave his DJ a speech for everything he wanted to play. You feel me? Like, when I say this, nigga, turn this on.
So, well, dude, so how you feel about the DJs? Was the DJs extra? Or were they doing what they supposed to? They
did
DJs,
what
they
they
supposed to
supposed to
hype
do.
up the crowd? Or
They
do you
did
think
exactly
they was...
what they supposed to do? Ride with who you came with. Because if you at a show, you don't give a fuck if they... What Dr. Dre do for NWA?
He was like...
When they came to the D and they told their ass, don't play that fuck Detroit. What Dr. Dre do? He played that bitch, nigga. That's who I ride with. That's who I get paid. That's what I get paid for. You gotta do what you get paid for, bro. There's nothing outside that shit. Like, you go outside of what you get paid for, you basically stepping outside the box. Like, you doing all other shit. You doing all the wrong shit, you feel me?
Let me check my schedule.